You are singing. No. Are you singing, guys? Are you singing? Okay. And what do you think about the lighting? Change should I come here? Am I like more clear from this side? What do you think about it? Maybe you should tell me, guys. Today I'm from some corner and at the side now I'm trying to balance this machines here. Noisy. Kwanza siri sana kwa nyumba hizi.
Guys, it's your man Victor.
Man here, guys.
Yes.
I'm being joined by some individuals here. Maybe we should tell us what they are doing.
Yes.
I don't know. Pintiana yuko kali itia ndamba yuko kwa juice. Sipono nini bwana?
Haikuonyeshangi watu wako live.
Inaonyesha. Sasa kuna ama to discuss. Nugenda bwana. Jidigangi kiki. Tiana ko tamba. Hat. Ndo yuka. Your man here. Kevin. Murara. Okay, so I'm this here. Pero with the Mugatambe to Minu. Mambina Jemba Juin. Mambina Jemba Juin. Guys, I did not even prepare you that I was coming live today. What do you think? What should your man do, guys? What should we discuss today? Maybe that time we should discuss about the education. Yeah? Please, I don't know if when the light, what do you think? Did I add some light on myself? Like this? Yeah, maybe it's better. I think it's better that way. Anybody live there? Yeah, still the one person has joined. Please try to stay with me. I'm sorry I did I'm doing this live when it's a bit late. But it is what it is, guys. I did some video of some place towards Varacho. We were with the fellow YouTubers. The likes of it is Nasto and Brian Vlogs. So again, I had to rush to the village. So it is unfortunate but I think I did put some video in the morning. But from this side, I thought it was nice for me to do some videos, guys. We want to talk about the education. The education system of Kenya. I may not be, I'm not like against education, but I want us to like talk exactly what's happening with the education of Kenya. So many like students have gone to schools and they have invested so much money in the education system. People have spent a lot of like time since they started school from those lower classes until they reach some have gone like up to university. Some have gone to tertiary colleges. And there are some courses like medicine, which takes more years. We have even law. Somebody goes for, like in Kenya, when we talk about the 844 system, somebody will go like 3 years in primary school before they join primary. That is, we have like a kindergarten. You you have, I don't know, nursery, then pre-unity. Those are 3 classes. Then somebody will spend another 8 years in the primary, that is class 1 to class 8. Plus 3, that is 11. Then the same person will spend another 4 years from Form 1 to Form 4. So 11 plus those are 4 years. That is like 12, 13, 14, 15, guys. 15 years of studying before you finish like high school. Then that is the same person. Let us say like he's doing something to do with the law. The person will go like another. Let us say 4 years in the university. Again, the same person will spend 2 years, 1 year to do what we call going to school of law. And another 1 year, they will go to what we call a pupillage or their trainings. And that, so guys, I had reached 15 plus 4. That is 21. 21 plus 2. Those are 22 years. Imagine somebody plus some few years there, around 2. Somebody studying for 25 years to do like a course or to become something like a lawyer or a doctor. So this person will get a job maybe when you are like 30 years. And the amount of resources that you should have used doing those is a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. Now where my problem comes in is imagine this person finishes school and then he is not employed, he doesn't get a job. So many graduates like have finished school and they're right now at their homes without doing anything. It's a bit stupid, guys. Like now the amount of money that is used for to do what we call then some people go and they do what we call masters, they do PhD. For you to do like masters right now in Kenya, only masters, you need like 500,000. That is school fees plus other miscellaneous and whatever. When you're looking for where you're going to stay, you have spent like $1 million doing what we call masters. So you spend $1 million in doing your masters, you spend another $1 million in doing your degree, and maybe this somebody started from a diploma where he's likely to use something like 700,000. I want to see you to see how the education system has become like very, very, very. Is it a burden? It is a burden. Yeah, it's a burden, guys. And right now, according to the new review by the government, people are likely to pay more. Like now, I was looking at some review that I saw on the revised fee for the universities, and I discovered that so for somebody to do that university degree right now, you needed to have like 1 million for you to do a degree, guys. Imagine you spend 1 million doing your degree, you spend another 1 million. Maybe it will now go beyond that 1 million. You know that 1 million is only for school fees. So plus wherever you are going to stay. So approximately you spend like 3 million in your education to finish up to university. Then if you do like a master's and PhD, it will be another story. So imagine spending 3 million in doing your education, you get employed or you don't get employed. Some people are even getting employed at 40 years, at 5 years. So imagine you finish your school at 25 or 30 years, you will be employed when you're 45 years. Then you are going to work until you are 60, then to retire. Then you tell me that there is something, there's no like tell me or let us just agree that there's a problem with our education system. Let us just agree that one before we say about anything. Imagine when somebody gets a job at 40, he will retire at 60. Means that he will do his job for only 20 years. Somebody started for like not five. Somebody went to school, studied for 25 years to do a job for only 20 years. You study for 25 years, you do a job for 20 years. Guys, when will you be able to return that money? Maybe education has become like a dumping place where people take their resources and they dump there. So unless we restructure our education in a way that people should know like directly what brand flows, I've seen you, brother. People should know like exactly what to study direct. That could be the reason why your man is supporting what we call CPC, competency-based curriculum. Because right now, imagine I went and I studied, and during our time, it was even more worse. Because there was what we call like repeating classes. Okay? So those 25 years, plus somebody like me, I redid for class 4 2 times. Then I redid what we call form 3. So that 25 plus another 3 years, it means that I was likely to take like a 28 years studying. When I take 28 years studying, guys, then I will do a job for only 20 years. Then you tell me that there's nothing wrong with our education system. There is something wrong with our education system, guys. For right now, we have our education, our Kenyan education system is wrong, and the only way we could something needs to be done about our education system, guys. I don't know where your education system about the place where you're watching me from. What is your like education system like? Are people like employed maybe when they finish school immediately or when they complete school immediately? Or do you have any challenges like the ones that we are facing here? Maybe guys, that is one of the things that you should tell me from wherever you are watching your man from, guys. Today I'm not at my usual place. I'm somewhere, guys. I'm somewhere hiding somewhere around the village, guys, and that's why at least I want us to discuss about this education system. We need to make it in a way that people should spend less time in school. People maybe should start something like specializing earlier. Let the people start specializing earlier. So, because I don't know, I don't have a reason as to why a young man was never intended to be a doctor. I never intended to be a nurse. I never intended to do anything to do with the medical field, guys. I was then I had no reason as to why I was going to do like chemistry in school, guys. I had no reason. I've never found anywhere where maybe I can apply my chemistry that I learned in in high school, but I scored that chemistry in a very bad way. Like now, tell me, we have any reason why a lawyer should learn chemistry? Tell me the reason. What will chemistry help a lawyer? What will like mathematics help, for instance, a pastor, guys? Or a teacher who's teaching Kiswahili? How will the chemistry help him or her? Maybe the education system of Kenya has become a way that we were taught irrelevant things. We were taught irrelevant things, guys, during our time. I hope our children will be like taught something that will help them. When we were in school, there was this one topic when I was in class 4. It was about a flower. You draw a flower, then there's petals, there's a stalk, there's anthers, there's a stigma, and whatever. So I have never known like where will I apply that knowledge in my life. When we were doing these things, I'm so to use this example. But the people like the Chinese were learning things like physics, whatever that was helping them. Right now they are very far in terms of technology. Here in Kenya, we are importing everything, including a toothpick, guys. We import even a toothpick. How will we how will we grow, guys? We can't grow that way. The only way we can grow is if we make sure that we do more production. We do more production of so that we can like export more to other places. But what can we export if we cannot even make a toothpick for ourselves, guys? We cannot make a toothpick, guys. A toothpick comes, it is then when you read on it, it is written like a made in China. And I wonder, why are we in school, guys? Where are we in school? We have engineers who are taught in school. We have nutritionists who are taught in school, but we cannot make a toothpick. One when we were in high school, I challenged our teacher. I was asking him like, why are we not even making a toothpick in Kenya? Does it mean that we are that dumb? Then do you know what the teacher told me? He told me that he just made a joke. I don't know if he was serious or he meant what he was saying. He told me that if we make like that, what was I saying? If Kenyans make a toothpick, they might use a poisonous tree, guys, to make toothpick. So that whenever you will be doing like this, you can find yourself dying. Guys, I just loved. How do you want us to grow when you are even importing a toothpick? So does it mean that the knowledge that we have learned here in Kenya, we have not even made one person who can like go and make toothpick for us? That's the question that I'm asking tonight, guys. Then where are we dumping all that money to our institutions, guys? Dumping 3 million. 3 million, guys. That is like whatever man I've said, 3 million divided by 100, guys, to get US dollars. Maybe I should use my calculator here, guys. You know, right now, let me tell you what the money we use here in Kenya to study. I said 3 million. That is divided by 100 to make it dollars, guys. That is $30,000 to study, guys. Then we have other fees that I have not even said when you want to join, like those vocational, the other exams that they do that did not including whatever. When you become when you want to become like a lawyer, there's exams that when you want to become like a lawyer, there's exams that are done in. I had the third one to imagine spending 4 million, guys, to study. Then you get that job when you're like 40 years. You do it for only 20 years, again you retire. So it means you will be studying for like 28 years or 30 years. You do it. You study for 30 years. You do a job for 20 years. Then you have paid like 4 million. Will you be able to get that money from to return your money, guys? Unless we think outside the box, I think education system is becoming a scam, especially here in Kenya and the many other African countries. So I don't know what our brothers and sisters from the Western countries. I don't know what you study there. I don't know what you study there. But I am sure that you have a better education systems compared to what we are using here. That one I'm 100% sure. So unless we do that as our Africans, we may never be able to reach our counterparts. We'll always be like making substandard or wasting people's lives. Imagine those are at least those who get job for 20 years. Others, you study, you finish like schooling, you don't get a job. You've spent your 4 million to study, but at the end of the day, you don't get a job. What happens to you? Guys, this is a bit weird. We're talking about this, guys, and I'm one of the people who'll be encouraging people to like study. But we'll have to talk about this, guys. We'll have to talk about this. And it was even worse during our time, or people who were ahead of us. You could not move to the next class until you've mastered next class, until you've mastered a kid carrying an encyclopedia of this size, guys. This is the thickness of the book. Then the tallness is something like this. The thickness is this of the book. Then the tallness of that book is this size. Imagine this somebody doing that, and tell me exactly, guys. That small kid of grade 1, does he or she even know or even have the patience, even the back? Is it strong enough to carry the whole of that encyclopedia? What is he or she going to read from that book, that big encyclopedia? We have become a laughing stock outside here, guys. But what I was telling you, unless we do something about our education system, we will continue dumping money in that sector. I have a friend of mine from Europe, guys. He told me that he has never gone to college, he's never gone to university. But the guy is driving a very big Mercedes Benz. The guy, what he did, he went and once he finished like high school, he went and started doing something to do with the electricity, and he is doing very well. He's doing very well. He's like 21 years now, but when he finished school, he was like 16 years. 16 years he has finished school, high school. Then he decided to go to do issue electricity and everything. So he's married at 21 years. He's married, and imagine somebody in Africa is studying until he's like finishing school when he's 35. When will this person even start a family? When will you start a family, guys? I imagine you finish school when you are 35. Let us, for us say this person is a lady. You finish school when you are 35, and menopause is coming at 45. So you only have like 10 years to give birth to a children. 10 or 9 or 8. And again, when pregnancy comes at the late ages, that comes with its own complications. So become complications where you don't know like what is the way forward, guys. You don't know what's the way forward. Tell me what happens after that. Somebody is 35 years. Yes, she has finished school at 35 years. Maybe she gets a job when she's 45. When will she get her children? But do you think that maybe this education is even like a way to tie somebody and discourage them from a living life? When will this lady even have her own life, guys? She will not. So that's why tonight I'm here talking about that, guys. I cannot maybe. And the funniest thing is that we are using a system that was being used by the British during the Corona period. A system that is Corona period. A system that is like 60 years old. And I'm sure like the British moved a long time ago, they're doing something else. So as we are stuck with that system, which the British introduced to us, which we are not even sure that they are using it right now at this time. Guys, we need to do something. I don't know where you're watching Man from Man Victor. And I'm talking about this with a lot of respect, guys. I hope I'm not losing like my international audience. I usually do what you call traveling videos, and but it is good when we speak about these things sometime. Let us not know like the only time you interact with Man Victor is when he's walking down the road showing you around. No, we need some time to sit down and talk about life the way we are talking like right now, guys. Today we are talking about education. Tomorrow we can talk about relationships. That is the way life is. Life is not about the like one thing only. Life is it has a lot of things. We have the social aspect of life. We have like the financial aspect of life, and the many other aspects of life there. So that is why your man tonight is here, and we want to talk about education, guys. Unless we do something about this education system of Kenya, our people are going to get old while still in school. I'm even maybe glad that the government of Kenya said like a student should not like redo any class unless he or she wants to do it voluntary. But during our time, you can be in class 4 or grade 4 for like 5 years, and nobody cares. until you like get those marks that are needed, you cannot go to the next class. So you will find yourself with a beard like this of mine, and you are in class 5, and there's nothing you can do. Okay? And there's nothing you can do. So at least on that side, that is why nowadays I do like find very, very, very like young students who are even in university. I do see people in university, and I wonder like, is this person even in university? Because to me, they look like some young people who are supposed to be like in high school. Because during our time, a lot of people used to repeat it. You can find like in a population of like 50, only 30 went to the next class. 20 are going to redo the course. So that is used to be like a very normal business. And the people used to be frustrated. Somebody or some people stayed in one class, like in class 5. The person is in class 5 for 5 years. And then they even give up and they give up and they go. They leave class and they go, guys. So at least the government did something. But still, if it was my wish, let us teach our students things that are relevant. Let us teach relevant things. We have no like time to waste teaching people things will not help them. I studied about parts of an insect. I've never applied those things anywhere, guys. I never saw them anywhere. Apart from when we were in like primary school, we even studied it in high school. Parts of an insect. I don't know why we were learning those stuff. How does an engineer uh, how does that knowledge of parts of an insect help an engineer? How does that knowledge of knowing parts of an insect like head, thorax, and abdomen help even a teacher or help somebody working in like financial consultants? How does that knowledge, how does it help him? I don't know. But when we talk about this, we might look that we are anti-education. No, we are not anti-education, guys. We are pro-education, but we want people to study proper education. Let us study. Let our students study. If it is engineering, let them study how to make roads. Let them study how to make houses. There's no reason why somebody should do a course. Somebody who wants to become like a teacher of Kiswahili or a teacher of like religious education or a teacher of any other subject like English should be forced to do chemistry, guys. Should be forced to do some titration. And then when he doesn't like get the recommended marks in quotes, they are made to redo the course. They are frustrated. Some of them even leave school and go. Are we helping these people? No, we are not. We are frustrating our people. We are making people to think like they are stupid where they are not. Imagine somebody, why should somebody in high school be doing like 8 subjects or 9 subjects? While like somebody training to become a teacher of English literature, why should that person be made to do He's only doing English, but why should he be made to do like 12 subjects? In these 12 subjects, we have even another language in those 12 subjects, which is Kiswahili, which he or she doesn't intend to use anywhere. Why are we doing this to our children? Why are we doing this to our students? Have we turned the education system to be like a dumping place, like where you take your money and just throw it there? People have become poor, guys. I'm sorry to say this. People have become poor after taking like their students to different schools. They paid all the money. Imagine, let us say you have 5 children. According to the calculation that I've done to you tonight, we found like one student will spend like 3 million. So if you have 5, it is 3 times 5. That is 15 million. You have like 5 children, you're going to spend 15 million. Where are you going to get this money from to teach these students? And yet, if you are employed by the government, you're going to do your work for only 20 years. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing the things from my own perspective a bit from a different angle. Maybe I need to learn. Please tell me. Tell me something, guys. Tell me something, guys. Maybe let me write something here, guys. Let me ask, is education is scam? Is the Yeah, let me ask, is education a scam? Yeah. Is education a scam? Guys, don't wonder why your man is not talking. I'm trying to write something here. And I'm sorry if when things goes the way it's not expected. Please consider. Now imagine somebody worked for like those years. Let us say somebody worked even for 30 years. And this person, throughout the working time, he was only able to raise like 10 million. This person has got 5 children. You have discovered like one children can take 3 million going to school. You've not talked about eating and everything else. So it means that this person, he will only be able to teach 2 children of his or 3 children of his. What happens to the other 2? Because we are in Africa, people do have like 5 children. It's very normal. Others even have even 10 children. So it means out of you are like 5 children, you will only be able to take to school. The others will go to West. All. If you decide to take all of them to school, it means they will start like primary and high school. Nobody will go beyond that. What do you think about it, guys? Think about it and tell me something about what do you think about the education system of Kenya? Maybe I did not write the proper like title there, but I'm going to change it at the end of the end of our video. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change it like and write, is it the education system of Kenya is scam, or is education a scam? That's what I'm going to write, guys, because there's no way you can tell me that I go to school for 28 years and I only work for only 20 years. So I'm spending 28 years to school to learn about the job that I will only do for 20 years. Then we wonder why, People are poor because of that, guys. I have I've lost the light here, guys. I don't know if you would be able to see me. I've lost the light that I was using. I was lighting on my face using a phone, which unfortunately has now gone below like 15%. That's why it went off. So unless we do something about this education system, otherwise we will be wasting our time doing whatever that we are doing there. Then another thing, the person has spent all that time and the only money that he will be paid is 20,000. 20,000 times 10, that becomes to 200,000. So that is the only money that person will be able to raise that year. And still this person will just will be like staying in somebody's house, they will be paying rent, they'll be paying transport. So it means that he cannot be able to like raise that 200. Will earn like 200,000, but he will spend again and remain with like 100,000. That is if he will be like somebody who at least will try to save. For how long is this person going to earn until he like recovers the 3 million that he used to study? It's a question, guys. But maybe we are supposed to ask ourselves. I don't know the kind of education or the education system of your place where you are. Maybe it is better than ours. Because like right now, people are spending a lot of time to study in schools. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but like those special roads like Thika Highway and even the expressways, they have been constructed by the Chinese people. And then we have very people studying in Kenya, doing engineering, who are outside, they don't have work. Does it mean that the engineering that they were doing cannot allow them to make such kind of roads? Or does the government not like trust the kind of education that it has given to our engineers to construct those roads? Or they just went to school and studied the theory? Just like your man, I'm lecturing you right now. Is this what our engineers went and studied in school? So when they go like doing the practical, they can't. I think they are in a better position even to understand the soil of this country and even the drainage and everything and the seasons than the Chinese people. How come the Chinese people studied that engineering some kilometers far away? The very different type of climate are able to build those beautiful roads here in Kenya, while the Kenyan locals who have studied engineering in Kenya cannot be able to make those roads. And yet we have spent a lot of money in teaching these people, in preparing these people to be engineers. So we teach them, they spend all that money. I don't know if it is incompetence or what. So they'll not be able to make those roads. Again, we are going to pay like those subsidies, the Chinese people, or whoever is coming from outside there, or whoever expert that we are talking about, to come and work for us so they can take another money, maybe which we borrowed from them, again, we take it back to them. Is our education system a scam? Is our education system a scam, guys? That's what I'm asking tonight. I don't know. Maybe the man is not talking. Maybe I'm not making sense, guys. I might not be making sense. I don't know. What do you think about what we are discussing tonight? Is it something like relevant? Is it something that we should think about? That is what I had. Like that's what I was thinking about. I never knew that. In fact, if I knew that I'm going to study for 20 years or 25 years to get a job and do it for only 20 years, I could have given like a long time ago. I could have like quit long time ago. Maybe I could have not had that morale to go to school. Maybe the school I did not know. Maybe there's something I don't understand. If you are watching me and you are in Kenya, please try to explain to me. Uh, like, is it the way I've put it, or is it something else? Is the education system becoming a scam? Like right now, they have even said that they are not going to sponsor students that are going to university. So if they are not going to sponsor them, will education maybe remain for only the rich? What will happen to the poor people? Are we going like to condemn them so that they can remain poor forever? So that they cannot get any opportunity? I don't know. This is a question that I'm asking myself tonight. Guys, it's a bit late here. Like that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes to 00 hours. 2 minutes to the new year, guys. But I had to make this video, guys. We had to like have this discussion because this is something that has been disturbing my head for long. Because like right now, I know somebody who finished the high school, not high school, who finished the campus, and right now he's 40 years. He's not yet employed. So, since he finished the campus until today, he has been out for like 10 years. He's not yet employed, and there is no even sign showing that he could be employed very soon. This is somebody right now who has got like 3 children who are depending on him. And what if he doesn't get employed? Guys, I hope I'm not like asking very hard questions, but it is the kind of question that I do ask myself because I do wonder like what exactly happened to our education system. What are we like not doing right? Because there must be something that we are not doing right about the education system. Okay. Right now we had some course which were like marketable in Kenya. I'm sorry to talk about these guys. Maybe you will be one of the people who did the courses. One of them was the actuarial science. It was a top-notch course. It is one of the hardest courses here in Kenya. And like right now, 5 of my friends have done the same course. But as we speak, none of them is employed. And it has been some time since they finished the campus. So, but it was like even the government chooses the best, the top clean. The top clean are the only people who are able to do that course, guys. Even your man here, man, Victor, I did not qualify to do that course, guys, because it was there, guys. People with straight A's. It was medicine. Then what we call actuarial science. We had engineering and law. Those were like the top students, but the ones who were like taken to do that. It has a lot of calculations, a lot of mathematics. And then this person finishes school, then they are outside there doing manual work, guys. After these people were chosen, like they were the best to do those courses, and right now they are doing manual courses and manual works. They are doing muchengo. Muchengo, guys, is when casual labor, when somebody is building like a house, the people who are there to do when mason is building the house, the people who are there like handymen, those are the people I'm talking about. Imagine you are taking the top cream of the education system, you are condemning them to become handymen. Well, our counterparts in China, in the USA, are making robots, guys, to make work easier. Oh, guys, I don't know if see the pandos. I don't know, guys. Are you even getting me? Oh no, guys. Electricity has gone in the village. That's why your man is not seen. I wonder now. Are you seeing me, guys? Believe me, I'm here still. You might not be able to see me, but electricity has gone, guys, and the darkness. I am in the darkness, guys, and my phone went off. Guys, I don't know if I have anything, and I'm somewhere. Guys, maybe let us just end this live stream because are you seeing me? I'm sure you are not seeing me. What am I asking you guys? I'm here. I'm here, but even I'm not seeing myself. I'm not seeing myself, guys. Are you seeing me? Guys, let us just end this live stream. We have like a blackout. Your man doesn't even have a torch. We lost our torch. Remember, my phone went below like 15% and went off. So I'm sure we are live, or are we not? But your man, guys, let us just end this live stream. I want to thank you very much for taking your time to watch your man. It's unfortunate that the electricity has gone and we are now in a blackout. It is midnight now here. It is 4 minutes past midnight, and your man is not even. Guys, I wish I had something to. Right now, everybody is asleep, and I'm alone in this house. I have gone even for what we call sleep, and I'm alone in this house. I could have gone even for what we call could have gone even for matchbox. Could have gone even for matchbox. I don't know if we have anything in this house, guys. Where are you watching? There's somebody one watching me there. Please tell me where you're watching me from. Give yourself a shout out here before I go, because I don't see like I will make a being in this darkness, guys, because I'm sure you are not seeing me. Don't wonder if your man has become mad. He's talking from. I don't have a torch. I have nothing. And there's a blackout here in the village. Maybe this one of those awkward moments. Bye for now. Thank you very much. And